All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gorgeous George in your living room once again, talking to you. How goes it? How you doing? Tonight, I'm going to do something a little bit different. As you see, that I've put two videos up here recently in my humble domain addressing the detractors. And this video has nothing to do with the detractors. I stated my case about the detractors that watch this show and throughout the years have done what they've done. I've called them out. This show has nothing to do with that. What I want to do now is start getting into topics, getting into stuff pertinent to everyday life. We still talk about the TV show, we still delve into the TV show, but this is something that I want to get into that it really has nothing to do with the show, but it's something that I do and I practice and been practicing here for a while now. And this way of living, the way of doing things, the way of getting pretty much what you want out of life. And that is called the law of attraction. The law of attraction is very powerful because what you speak and what you say out of your tongue and out of your mouth will come to fruition. Not getting biblical, I'm far from getting biblical here, but it's the old adage in the Bible says, when two or more people agree to something, therefore it shall manifest. When two or more people agree to something, therefore it shall manifest, and therefore it shall come true. Everything in our life is the yin and the yang. The yang and the yin. When you go ahead throughout life, you have ups and you have downs. Ups and downs are, or the scale, the line of demarcation, the line of high and low. But when you go through life, you experience a lot of traumatic things out of life. And what you do, you make the best out of it. Or you try to make the best out of it, but whatever you do, whatever your belief system is, whatever your pattern is. Belief system or pattern. The law of attraction simply states that if you take life in a positive mode and believe in yourself, you take life when things give you lemons and you make lemonade. When you take things that come at you out of left field, but you always take the positive approach and be saying what you want and what you're going to get, therefore it comes true. This is the book that we've talked about on the show called The Secret. The Secret does virtually the same thing. It gets into every degree of life's ups and downs. It gets into the degree of life's things that happen in life. And when you take the approach of always keeping focus, always going about trying to be the best person you can be out of life, then therefore your goals, your dreams, and your ambitions manifest themselves. They manifest themselves into positive things, obtainable things. Say you want a certain thing out of life. You want to be rich. You want to have a bountiful amount of money and be rich. Okay? Let's say that you're not to that level. But if you go about thinking rich, being rich, seeing rich, smelling rich, and feeling rich. They're all the senses of being rich. Therefore, you do what a rich person does. You do what a person who has money does. Even for you might not be rich, but you practice things and you do things and you pretend like you do and you have. Therefore, the tongue is very powerful. What you say and what you feel and what you believe can come to fruition, can come and manifest itself. Say, I'm a millionaire. You believe that you're a millionaire. You act like a millionaire. Therefore, you are a millionaire. This is something that I have been doing for the past while now. I've been practicing the law of attraction. Thinking and feeling, believing in the power of the universe. What you do and what you say, what you speak. The tongue is a very powerful, powerful thing. The tongue can be your enemy. It can be your friend. What you say out of your tongue and out of your mouth is pretty much what happens and what can happen out of a life. If you're negative, you receive negative. If you're in a downward spiral and you always keep being a negative person, therefore you keep getting the same thing. If you're positive and you cultivate, it's like a garden. You take that garden, you water it, you make sure that garden has the proper sunlight, and therefore that garden will grow. What you want out of life, you can get. Anything out of life is attainable. You can get it, and therefore it can be. It can be what you want. Anything you need out of life, therefore you shall get. Positive thinking is more than positive thinking. It's speaking to the universe and telling the universe what you want. Telling the universe what you want, and therefore the universe gives you what you want. It's maybe the same degree as Christianity or believing, but it is a form of Christianity, but it's more so. It's knowing and speaking and believing in thyself. Believing in thyself, and therefore everything and anything that is obtainable will be attainable and will be reachable and will be granted. It's not to say when you get the genie's lantern, you have 3 wishes to come out of the genie's lantern, and you're there, and you can those 3 wishes come true. Wishes and dreams, though, can come true if you practice this. Wishes and dreams and aspirations of what you want out of life can come true if you practice the secret. And the secret itself is very powerful, and the secret itself is it just stands out. We've talked about this on the show. I've touched about this. Speaking and believing, doing and acting. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. So when the going gets tough, the tough get going. The tough act. The tough are proactive, not reactive, but proactive. Practicing and believing in oneself is the cornerstone of the attraction, a law of attraction. If you believe and feel and know and say what you feel and think it and see it in your mind's eye, what you can do, that's the beginning of the secret, the powerful law of attraction. And, folks, it works. When you know that if you believe in yourself, you practice what you believe in, and you see it with your eye, with your blind eye, it shall come true. I am not here, and I know that these assholes on the internet are going to come up here and say that I've lost my mind. I am going to continue doing the show. I don't care what these assholes think. I'm going to do perspectives, and I'm going to talk about different things that transpire, and I'm going to get into different things and aspects. This is one little video, short and sweet. We got more videos coming up here. The Gorgeous George on DVD and my channel, and the Gorgeous George on DVD and the Gorgeous George on TV channel will have different videos like this from time to time. My goal is to go ahead and do a perspective and do videos upon different issues, and from time to time put at least about 2 videos per week, if I can do that. It's been about a week now. I haven't done much, haven't done anything. So this is the 3rd video that I've put up. 3rd video getting into powerful speaking, powerful thoughts. Not so much related to the show, not so much talking about the show, but talking about the power of thinking and the law of attraction. Power of thinking, the law of attraction. Google The Secret. You'll see. If you practice it, that's great. But Google it and read it. The Secret is very powerful and very obtainable. Very, very obtainable. You're going to have ups and downs. There's no doubt about that. A lot of down parts, a lot of down time. But if you believe and you believe in what you can do, things will happen. Things have happened and things will happen. The power of positive thinking and the law of attraction, my friend. Friends, it does work. All right, this is Gorgeous George. Keep that in mind. We've got more videos, and we're going to start doing some videos on these channels and start putting videos up. Until next time, diamonds are forever, baby. And and so is Gorgeous George.